Good morning. I'm Michael Tucker, the Administrative Director of the City of Hudson Industrial Development Agency, and I'm pleased to call to order a public hearing. I will read the public hearing notice. Notice is hereby given that a public hearing pursuant to Section 859A of the General Municipal Law will be held by the City of Hudson Industrial Development Agency on the second day of September 2025 at 9:30 at the offices of CEDC, 1 Hudson City Center, Hudson, New York, regarding the consideration of the proposed financial assistance by the agency in connection with the acquisition and adaptive reuse of the former J.L. Edwards Elementary School building at 360 State Street in the city of Hudson for use as affordable senior housing, as further described below. Penrose NY Developer LLC, a Pennsylvania limited liability company, has presented a verified application on file with the agency dated July 25th, 2025, requesting the agency's assistance with acquisition, renovation, construction, and equipment of the former John L. Edwards Elementary School building for its use as an affordable senior housing. The project consisting of A, acquisition by the agency of title or a leasehold interest in an approximate 5.3 acre parcel with existing improvements at 360 State Street, Hudson, New York, tax ID parcel 110.37-1-1. B, conversion of approximately 94,000 square foot former school building to create 65 residential rental housing units to be affordable to seniors, including environmental remediation and historic preservation and construction of approximately 996 square foot elevator tower addition. C, the acquisition of an installation in and around the improvements of certain machinery, equipment, and other tangible items of personal property, and collectively with the land and the improvements, the facility, with an estimated total cost of $41,553,414. The project costs. The application proposes to construct 65 senior rental housing units to be occupied by and have rents affordable to households at or below 60% of AMI, which is area median income. The application proposes the granting of certain financial assistance within the meaning of Section 854.14 of the Act with respect to the following, including potential exemptions from certain real property transfer and payment in lieu of tax agreement, and the lease and sale of the project facility to the company or such other persons as may be designated by the company and agreed upon by the agency. The agency is considering whether A, to undertake the project, and B, to provide certain exemptions from taxation with respect to the project, including exemption from deed transfer taxes on any real estate transfers, if any, with respect to the project, and an abatement or exemption from real property taxes levied against the project pursuant to a payment in lieu of tax agreement or a pilot. The proposed financial assistance deviates from the agency's uniform tax exemption policy. The agency will follow the procedure for deviation for such policy as set forth in Section 874.4 of the Act prior to granting such portion of the financial assistance. The City of Hudson, as lead agency, is undertaking a coordinated review under seeker regarding the impact of the proposed project on the environment. The agency will at said time and place hear all persons with views on the location and nature of the proposed project or the financial assistance being contemplated by the agency in connection with the proposed project. A copy of the application filed by the company with the agency with respect to the project is available for public inspection during business hours at the Office of Columbia Economic Development, the agency's administrator at 1 Hudson Avenue, Suite 301, Hudson, New York, 1 Hudson City Center, Suite 301 Hudson Avenue. And a copy will be made available on the agency's website at cityofhudson.org. The agency will present information at the said hearing on the proposed financial assistance, including an analysis of the proposed project. Cost benefit analysis will be available prior to the hearing. A transcript of the summary report of the hearing will be made available to members of the agency. The Zoom information is listed in the public notice. And it concludes, at said time and place, all persons whose views on the proposed project will be heard. Written comments may be submitted prior to the hearing to myself, mtucker@columbiaedc.com, dated August 20th, City of Hudson Industrial Development Agency, Kamal Johnson, Chair. So that is the official public notice. I would ask if there is anyone who has any comments with respect to the project or the proposed financing or benefits that the City of Hudson Industrial Development Agency is considering providing to this project.
Anyone else? Because I'd like to speak. Very happy to see things moving forward from this. Because that's an unutilized parcel structure, and we certainly do need housing in the city. So I'm just very grateful and thankful that, you know, people are coming together. It seems like this project, there's a lot of desire to move it forward, and I think that's a good thing. And I applaud the people that want to move this forward in a productive and a manner that's conducive to the benefits of the people of the city of Hudson. That's it.
Thank you very much. Could you state your name and
Lloyd Alden Kenning.
for the record? Thank you. Are there any other comments from the public? It's 9:47. Shall we give it 3 minutes and we'll have sure. Since it is the first day of school, you could leave when the professor was more than 10 minutes late. I've always said that Labor Day was the day after Labor Day was really the New Year's Day of the business world.
Summer, yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
The only additional item to discuss is that the resolution or the notice does indicate that we would review financial information related to the project. The developer's application has proposed a payment in lieu of tax agreement schedule based on initial payment well, for the first 2 years while it's under construction, no pilot payment, and years 2 through 32 payments starting at $19,000, escalating at 2% a year. You'll recall that right now the project is on the assessment rolls at $6.5 million, but it is tax exempt as a school. The developer, it's public record, has purchased the building for $2.15 million. So presumably that no assessment would be challenged or addressed next year during the assessment process. The agency has previously granted pilot agreements on two projects. One, the 708 State, now known as 76 North 7th Street, Galvin Depot District Project, as well as a payment in lieu of tax agreement on the Providence Hall and Schuyler Court Section 8 project that was is underway by the K&R developers. We are in the process of comparing those projects and comparing those projects, recognizing that the structures of those projects are very different. This project, will provide income restricted housing both at 60% of median income and 50% of median income. It's a blend of units, and those units will be for seniors. I think that the IDA looks to be consistent in its analysis and its consideration and determination whether or not to provide benefits to this project. And there will be an IDA meeting tomorrow, and we plan a special meeting on Wednesday, September 10th. So I guess we're good. Anything else?
And 19,000 is annualized,
First year payment escalating at 2%.
annualized,
Thanks.
okay.
Chris, anything else, our council? You're on mute.
Hi, Mike. So I think in terms of the financial analysis, you had an estimate of the present value of the proposal, which you might want to provide. I believe you have.
If you take a $19,500 proposal starting in year 2, no payments in year 1 or 2. Sorry, so starting in year 3, no payments in year 1 and 2 during construction, escalating for 30 years at 2%. The total nominal payment is $791,078. Using a 2% discount factor, it would be worth $573,529.
And that's over 30 years.
That's over 30 years.
But 28 with the 2.
Right. The methodology here is dictated by section 581A of the New York State Real Property Tax Law for housing projects receiving state assistance, which does require that the project be assessed based on the income approach. And obviously in presentation to the agency in terms of their review and final approval or consideration, not necessarily approval, there will be comparables for them to consider as it relates to what the assessment would be when the project is put online in 2028. And also comparisons to the 2 previous projects that the IDA approved.
Thank you.
It's 9:54. Are there any other public comments? If not, I adjourn the public hearing. Thank you for participating and attending today. And if you have any questions following this hearing, please contact me. Thank you.